No, I just want to sit down.
I don't suppose you want anything to eat.
No, I don't think I could keep anything down.
How about some tea, sweetheart? A cup of tea be good for you. I'll get some for you.
Thanks, Daddy.
Is there anything I can do?
No. Just stay close is good.
Darling, I'll never forgive myself for having left you alone. I'm so sorry.
It wasn't your fault.
I'm sorry, I really apologize, but I have to speak to Mrs. Castillo.
Vic, you should not be here.
Mr. Castillo, I tried.
I'll take care of this.
Please, Cruz.
I'm only doing my job, Castillo.
No, you're not going to have to. Will you be all right? Just a second. I'll be in the other room. I'll just be in the room just a minute. Just a second.
Making any assumptions about Critter's guilt until we have all the facts. And I have to start by talking to Eden.
Well, you are not going to talk to her anymore tonight. You understand that? She's just on the edge right now. That's it.
Seems to me you're pretty close to the edge yourself. All right. Look, I'll wait until morning. By then, I should have a full forensics report. My people will be at your house throughout the night working on it.
No, you keep your people away from my house. I'm going to do that job myself. Thanks.
This is a police job, Castillo. You're not on the force anymore.
Then deputize me, Boswell. I'll do whatever the hell you have to do. In fact, just maybe turn your head for once in your life. Nobody is going in my house tonight. But me.
Really tired and sad. You and Cruz, and I wish you didn't have to go through.
Honey, please. Stop trying to take care of us. Just let us help you.
Daddy, don't tell Cruz, but I don't know if I'm going to be able to go back to that.
Oh, you stay here as long as you want. As long as you want, Cruz will understand. And when you're feeling better, you take a little trip with him. Before you make any decisions, someplace that's beautiful and healing. It's on me, okay?
I don't think that's going to help. I'm afraid. I'm really afraid, Daddy.
I know you are. I know something else.
What?
I know that you have the strength and the will to get through all this. Boy, you got that, I'll tell you. Now, all you got to do right now is you think about getting well and you forget everything else. As for that man who did this to you, we'll find him. We'll find him, and he'll never hurt you or anybody else ever again, I promise you.
We got the power back on already. Why don't you let me help you with this?
No.
All right. Be outside.
go.
What the hell are you doing here? I don't want you to be here now. Will you leave,
I
please?
have to be here. Don't act like a madman like he did. Cruz. Just put the gun down. I know the kind of hell that you're going through.
Eden went through hell. Eden went through hell because I let
all
this
the more
happen.
reason for you not to fall apart right now. If you go berserk and add to the violence and the bloodshed, they will put you away and you will be of no use to Eden. She needs you more now than she's ever needed you before. Now the police will take care of Critter. You take care of Eden. But for God's sake, don't desert her now.
You see how hard she fought that man to get away from him? Can you imagine how she survived that?
I'm sorry. No. Don't think about that now. You thank God that
You know, this wouldn't have happened except that I had the chance to put the bastard away and I let him get away.
I got him. He's in jail.
I'm gonna go down.
No, you don't.
Yes,
You don't
I
do
am.
that now. You pull yourself together, please. Look. You and Eden will get through this. Just don't destroy your chances. You hear me? Are you listening to me?
Kelly, would you sit and get Eden up to bed, please?
How is she?
Calm right now. I just don't know what's going on inside her head. That's the most frightening thing of all.
You know, when this happened to Haley, the biggest mistake I made was trying to force Haley to tell me what she was feeling. That is something we can't do to Eden, Dad.
I don't know what to do for her. And I feel helpless. Oh, Mason, I'm glad you can make it, son. Glad you can make it. Whole family here now. It's good.
Julia will be here soon. She said that she thought I should come first.
I would think you'd want to see your sister before you were even told to.
Well, sure. It's not that I don't want to see her. I just thought maybe she wouldn't want too many people around after what she's been through.
Well, it's even more reason to have everybody here show how much we love her. I don't understand you, Mason. You once laid your life on the line for Eden. Now you don't even so want to face her.
What do you want, Gina?
I heard about Eden. Look, I feel terrible. Can I see her for a minute?
No.
My dead body. How dare you show your face here at a time like this, you vulture?
See, she was my stepdaughter. I care about her.
No, what you care about is sniffing out tragedy. Other people's miseries thrills you. It turns you on. Now get out of here. I throw you out.
Mason, you don't think I'm such a terrible person, do you?
Frankly, Gina, I think my father was being extremely generous when he called you a vulture. Why don't you exit quietly before I have to do the honors?
You're the last person I thought would turn on me, Mason.
I don't know why. I despise you. Good riddance to bad rubbish.
Mom used to make magic circles around us when we were little, do you remember? Yeah. And she said that as long as we stayed inside them, nothing could hurt us. And I always believed that. I wish I could keep everybody that I love in a magic circle all the time. I wish I could have made one around here tonight.
You know, Kelly, you know, bad things, they happen to people. And this just happened, and, you know, you've always been there for me. You're my best friend.
I love you so much.
I love you, too.
Mason, I'm glad you came. Eden, I'll be here if you need me, okay?
Okay.
It makes me ashamed to be a man when I think about what he did to you. This isn't the way the world is supposed to be.
I love you, Mason. I love my family very much. Knowing that you're all here really means a lot to me. Daddy, he asked me if I wanted to go on a trip. I said no. I just want to, you know, be around all of you guys and see you and really just hear your voices and you know, really know that the way I feel right now is not gonna be the way I always feel. You know? Happened because I kept putting myself in dangerous situations. You know, Cruz kept telling me I shouldn't, and I didn't listen. I just never would have imagined that it would have happened to me, you know, not even in my worst nightmare. I am so terribly sorry. At least the baby's okay, and that's the most important thing.
And you are pregnant?
Yeah. I told you I was.
Is everything okay? Is everything all checked out?
Yeah. Everything's fine. I mean, they wanted to check me out, but I didn't want them to.
Eden, how can you be sure then if the baby's safe?
Just because, you know, I know. I'm all right.
Sweetie, wouldn't you feel better if it were confirmed?
I don't need them to.
I know that the thought of any more bad news is...
This isn't any more bad news, you know, Julia. The baby is fine. You know, I just didn't want to have any more tests or, you know, examinations tonight.
Okay. Did you tell Cruz?
I didn't get a chance. You know, everything's been so frantic, and then now everything is so ugly, and I think it should wait a little while.
Honey, I don't want to upset you. It's just that this is important. Have you had a pregnancy test?
Julia, this is Cruz's baby, and the baby is all right.
I think you need to see a doctor right away.
This is a closed subject. I don't want to talk about it anymore. And I forbid you to say anything to anybody else about it either.
You miserable, rotten, heartless excuse for a man! And you creep, you traitor!
You cut that out!
How dare you? Who do you think you are? I said you look like some kind of prince, and you turn on me like a god mason?
Then I gotta talk to you. You gotta explain some things to me, woman, because I think I'm losing it. Now, Cece didn't treat me so bad. He was trying to be nice to me, in fact. I think I pulled the rug out from under him. I started saying the meanest damn things I could think of, without the slightest idea why.
Well, that's great. I mean, you're really getting the hang of Mason's personality. That's just how he operates.
No, you don't understand. See, I wasn't acting. I really wanted to make him squirm, and I don't have the slightest clue as to why. Next thing I know, I just wanted to grab him and tell him everything was all right.
Well, don't do that.
You know what happened next? They shoved me in there to comfort my little sister Eden. You know what happened?
I'm afraid to ask.
I took one look at her and I just started to ache. Didn't have to act at all. And then all these Words started coming out of my mouth, things I'd never even thought of. Now, you tell me where those words came from. And you tell me where these feelings came from. Feelings of people I don't even know.
Well, it's not so hard to understand. It's the tapes. You know, the ones I made of Mason that you watched? Well, they obviously brainwashed you on kind of an unconscious level without you even realizing it. And that's why you're acting like him. It's nothing to worry about. I mean, everything's going exactly as it should.
Yeah, I'm all set.
Cruz. I just want to tell you how sorry I am about what happened to Eden.
Yeah, well, are they bringing him down soon, Lydia?
Yeah, in a minute. You know, my reporter's instinct tells me that you might be about to give me a very hot story that I would really rather not have. Please go home.
No, I think I'll stick around till I can see the man, at least.
I understand how you feel, but I really don't think that this is such a good idea.
Trust me, you don't understand how I feel.
Miss Saunders? You know, you're not supposed to use that equipment in here.
Lieutenant, I was hoping that you might be a little bit more lenient.
No video cameras, Miss Saunders, and no arguments.
All right. Not a problem.
And you can't stay here either, Castillo.
Hey, look, Vic, I'm just...
I don't want any trouble from you.
There's gonna be no trouble. Yeah, right. Sure. Hey, take it.
All right, let's go.
Hey, critter! This is for my wife.
Gumble inviting you to tune in tonight for more exciting Olympic action live from Seoul. Men's springboard diving is the center of attention, along with the USA versus Canada in men's basketball and the return of tennis to the Olympics. The Olympic Games, only on NBC.